okay, I'm not going to make this into a big deal, but can we stop lying about stupid things? Can we
No,
just
lie more about them.
can we stop lying about things that we don't need to lie about?
Okay.
And what I mean by that, because it came out in a tweet yesterday that Aaron Rodgers is likely not going to, I think it was Sasala who said is likely not going to be playing, right? He's not going to play in this preseason game, but I'm pretty sure, is it all preseason games? I forget what the exact tweet was, but he's not playing in the preseason because he's still recovering from his Achilles injury.
Yeah.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense because he just tore it in September. And
Sure.
for him to even be ready for the season is like, damn, that's impressive. But then, why were there so many articles at the end of last season? Oh, Rodgers gonna go. He's practicing. He's coming back tomorrow. So he's gonna be back. Oh, it's because they didn't make the playoffs. But if they made it, then he would. It's like, why are we lying about stupid things? It's already impressive that he's back. It's already. Why are we choosing to lie about stupid things?
Well, you got to point the finger at Rodgers on that one.
Right? I know. That's why I'm saying, why are we lying?
So it's, sometimes like the media can push a narrative that the player doesn't have anything to do with.
Just so unnecessary.
But Aaron teasing that he could come back last season, that snowballed that lie. I think a lot of people read into that like Aaron needs the attention. He wants the attention. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's not true. I really don't know.
It's true.
But there was no chance in hell he was coming back last year. Even if the Jets made it into the playoffs, I don't think he would have been out there. And this is just a further reminder of when you are a 40-year-old man and you tear your Achilles, you cannot come back as quickly as some young freak like Cam Akers did from that same injury a couple of years ago. And it's probably smart for him to not play through the preseason.
Correct.
And risk anything. But he had the newer procedure for the Achilles repair. You're supposed to possibly come back from that more quickly. And so far, it's basically the same. It's the same. It's an important ligament holding together a lot of fucking muscles in your leg.
Mm-hmm.
No surprise there. No surprise at all.
Amazing. But yeah, it was something that I looked at. I was like, guys, I want Aaron Rodgers to play this year. And also, like, there's no tie to the Packers in terms of, like, draft picks. So I could be like, yeah, like, I want to see, like, I think Aaron Rodgers being involved with football is better for the sport. Like, I don't think that's a hot take. Like, dude, you just want to see him play. I was even excited last year to see him play, but I was like, oh, man, like, I hope they don't do that well because I want the Packers to get that first, just get that pick. But now I'm just like, yeah, as a fan of the sport, I can't wait to see him play. It's just like, this stuff is just so, and that's what I mean. It's just unnecessary drama and unnecessary that just comes back and it's like, this is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
If he was just like, I tore my Achilles, guys, I am not playing this year.
Yeah.
Everybody like, cool.
Yeah, we understand.
Like, I could be back next week. Like, wait, what?
I'm already
You're like, you're in surgery right now.
Yeah, I'm throwing.
He's live streaming his surgery.
Yeah, so Garrett Wilson and Aaron Rodgers have had some spicy conversations that have been caught on camera at practice. Yeah, I think that's overblown too. I mean,
I saw somebody narrate that tweet, and it was really funny.
That does not surprise me.
It was like, it showed them like yelling at each other, and it was like Garrett was like, I understand, Rodgers, but maybe we could have gone over this if you were here for all of the OTAs. I was like, oh, that's pretty funny.
It's also like, dude, if you've watched like behind the scenes clips or like clips of practice of Aaron Rodgers when he was on the Packers and stuff, like him not throwing the ball to people because he doesn't trust them or they're not running the right route, he literally will just not give you the ball.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean by that in terms like he's so insanely competitive that it's, no, like, you're going to do this right. And Garrett Wilson, I mean, we saw his frustration when Aaron Rodgers went down. It's like, I got to catch balls from Zach Wilson again for another season. So, like, there's probably a lot of, just please let me get a good ball from a good quarterback and have a nice day.
Yeah. No, in your spot, you want that from your quarterbacks. Like, you want your quarterback and your receiver, like, working through that shit together. And that's, like, the difference between Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson is the way they approach playing quarterback and running their offense, it is about precision. It's about knowing where guys are going to be, those guys knowing where they have to be. And a guy like Russ, it never felt like he even knew where everybody was supposed to be, right? Like, it's a good thing. You want to see Rodgers and them doing that in training camp too. Like, the other stupid ass tweet I kept seeing was Brock Purdy throwing interceptions in his third training camp now. He was just in the Super Bowl. Is like, are we that desperate for news? You got 49ers beat reporters out there like, Brock Purdy threw 4 picks and 5 throws or something. Like, who cares?